Good morning, teacher.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing fine. What about you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. How was your
Nice.
weekend?
Oh, it was really nice. I spent some time with my nephew.
Oh, that's great.
Hmm.
Did you have a long weekend, like since Friday, or did you work on Friday?
No, yeah, I had to work, but that's
Oh,
okay. I mean, we get we get double pay.
okay. That's great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, basically, today is our last day. I just need to wait for the rest of your classmates to join us to the class. All right,
Okay.
in order that we can take the last speaking evaluations. Some of your classmates already passed on Friday, so we are going to see the ones that are missing.
Okay.
Good
Sounds good.
morning. Okay. Good morning, guys. How are you? I can see Danilo and Walter. Hello, guys. How are you today?
Everything.
All right. How was your weekend, guys?
It was nice.
That's great. All right, as I mentioned before to Jacqueline, guys, today is the last day. So basically today we are finishing the level number 3. Congratulations. You did it, very good. Now with the platform, I was checking your grades just some minutes ago and I could see that some of you already finished. Some of you haven't finished, but let's try to finish the platform. Okay, remember that that is one of the most important requirements if you want to move to the next level. Now, let's see. So Jacqueline have sent, taken the exam. Who else? Danilo, have you taken the exam yet? All right.
Okay.
Not yet, right? Walter?
Yes, I already did.
You did it on Thursday, right?
Yes, exactly.
Pretty good. Excellent. Okay, I just want to give 1 more minute for the classmate that are not here yet. So we can start the evaluation because I'm not sure how many people is missing to take the exam. Let me send them a message so they can connect soon. Today, guys, I'm going to send the scores, okay, for everyone. But I'm going to send it maybe until the afternoon because I have more classes after this one, so I won't have enough time. Okay, so I'm going to send it at the end of the class. Okay, let's see. Michelle, did you take the exam on Thursday?
Yes.
Yes, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Pretty
Mhm.
good. Pretty good. All right. So guys, remember the rules. You will have 5 minutes to talk about it. Let me start sharing the presentation. When your classmate finishes, let's see. Let's see. Yes, when your classmate finish the exam, everyone, we are going to continue with the class. Don't worry about it. Can you see the presentation?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, so today is July 10th. Guys, as I mentioned, this is the last class. So basically we are ending intermediate 3. Congratulations. Very good. And today is the last day for the speaking evaluation. Remember what are the aspects, okay? The ones that already passed on Thursday, they already know how the exam is. But look at this one. Remember that I want you guys to ask questions. So for the one who hasn't taken the exam, please, I need you to have the questions ready, okay? I want questions using infinitive of gerunds, and those questions can be in future, in present, or in past. I mean, you decide the ones that you prefer. I need you to ask questions using third conditionals, okay? And I want you to use past modals, All right. Also, guys, remember that during the exam, I will ask you to report some sentences. For example, I can say, I'm sorry, what did your classmate say? Okay, and you have to use reported speech to tell me what your classmate means. These are the aspects that I'm going to evaluate always: comprehension, fluency, grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. Listen, I need you to give me details. In the previous exam, some of the details that I was checking and I wrote in some comments is that I didn't listen to enough details. Guys, you are intermediate 3, okay? And I'm expecting full answers. So in some cases, I could identify that the details weren't enough. So try to give me details. If you don't give me details, right, vocabulary will be affected, okay? So those are the aspects that I'm going to evaluate. Remember, you will have 5 minutes. After the 5 minutes, the exam basically is over, okay? Is it clear? Yes.
Yes.
All right, pretty good. Now let's see. Okay. Who's missing? Is missing Jacqueline? Is missing Danilo? Is missing? I don't know who else is missing. Oh, Luisa. Hello, Luisa. You didn't take the exam, right?
Hello, good morning. No, I haven't.
Okay. And the rest of you guys, did you take the exam? Yes. Okay, pretty good. Well, let's start. Because I have 3 people who hasn't taken the exam, I will need a volunteer, please, to participate with them. Okay, let's start. Jacqueline, do you want to be the first one? Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. Who else? Danilo or Luisa? Who wants to be the next?
Me, teacher.
Okay,
Luisa.
perfect. Excellent. Okay, so Jacqueline and Luisa, let me just write your name, girls. Give me 1 second. Okay, we got Jacqueline and we got Luisa. Very good. Okay, remember, girls, 1 question each one. Okay, so for example, if Jacqueline starts, Luisa answers, and then Luisa asks, Jacqueline answers. Give the time to your classmate to answer, okay? Until when your classmate finishes, then you can ask the next question, okay? So girls, I hope you're ready. 5 minutes starts now. Go ahead.
Okay, if you want, Lisa, I can ask the first question.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, what kind of movies do you like to watch?
Okay,
Um,
Luisa, I'm sorry. What did she ask? Reported the speech. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, she said what kind of movies I liked.
Okay, pretty good. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I like action movies and well, I think maybe also funny movies. I think I don't like movies with I think horrors or deaths, because I think maybe at night it's difficult for me to sleep, but I think that is better funny movies. And well, Jacqueline, what is something you are thinking of doing at the end of the year?
Okay, Jacqueline, what did she ask?
She asked me when I'm planning to do at the end of the year.
Okay.
At the end of the year, I'm planning to visit my friends that live in Santa Ana. Okay, my next question is, Luisa, do you enjoy going to the mountain?
Okay. Well, yes, I enjoy it. I enjoy go to the mountain on weekends. Um, well, Jacqueline, what do you want to do on your birthday?
On my next birthday, I would like to stay at home and have a little party at night. Okay, my next question is, if you had more time the last weekend, what would you have done?
Can you repeat the question? I'm sorry.
If you had more time this weekend, what would you have done?
Okay. I would go to the mall with my husband, but yeah, I didn't enough time. Well, if you hadn't started learning English, which language would you have chosen?
I will choose German, definitely German, because I really like that country. Okay, my next question is, what should I have done to wake up earlier today?
Oh, okay. Could you repeat the question, please?
Sure. What should I have done to wake up earlier?
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe I should turn on the clock. I don't know if I have enough time yet, teacher.
You have time, yes.
Okay.
Ask her another question.
Okay. Um, what is something that you desire to do this month?
This month, I will decide have more time to spend with my nephew. Okay, my next question is, if you had won the lottery, what would you have bought?
Well, probably I would buy a new house and maybe a new car if I could.
Okay, time's up. Okay, girls, very good. Time's up, time's up. That's all. Very good questions and very good answers. I liked it. Okay, Luisa and Jacqueline are done. Okay, guys, who wants to be the next one? Who's missing? Remember that today is the last chance. So there is no more options. If you don't pass today, basically you are not going to have the score. So who's next? Who wants to try?
Be the next.
Danilo? Okay, perfect. Let me write your name. So we got Danilo and Rafael. Perfect. Let me write your name. Give me a second. All right, so boys, the same rule. One question each one, give the time your classmates to answer. And of course, try to give details, okay? So let's start. Your 5 minutes starts now. Go ahead.
Okay, well, Danilo, if you want, I can start. My first question is, if you had found $100 in front of your house this morning, what would you have done?
I will taking the money. I mean, I don't gonna think twice because it's gonna be very useful to have it.
Okay, okay.
That's
good.
My first question is, what skill would you have developed if you had more time?
Well, I would develop um, this skill English. I think I need to improve, so I need to practice a lot. So I should dedicate more time to develop this skill and improve my conversational English. Well, my second question, Danilo, is which movie would you have avoided if you had known it was too bad, and why?
I don't remember one right now. Probably I will avoid to watch any random movie in the TV because I never finish because I just watch like 10 minutes and I move to the next one. But right now I didn't remember like a name for a movie.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
see. Still am I right like 10, let me pick one. Probably this one. What hobby could you have pursued when you were younger?
Sorry, can you repeat, please?
Sure. Is what hobby could you have pursued when you were younger? I mean,
What goal?
no, hobby. For example,
Uh-huh.
playing guitar or playing piano.
Okay, okay. Well, I would like to learn playing guitar because it is a hobby that my father had when he was young. So maybe I can ask him to teach me to learn how to play guitar, and I think that is one of the hobbies that I would like to have.
It's always it's always good time to start to learn.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I still having time to learn. My third question is, what time would you have woken up this morning if you had been able to choose?
Just a good one. I would like to wake up like 9 a.m. to be honest. I'm not a morning person, so this class is very difficult to me because if I try to wake up early, usually I wake up like 8 p.m. So everyone is like saying bye. So
No, okay, okay. But you start your work activities at 9.
Yeah, I start at night. So most of the time we cook like 8 or 8.5.
Okay, well, so we are very early for you this time.
It's a challenge
Okay,
for me.
guys. Now you can start asking one-on-one question using a infinitive of gerunds. So that questions can be in simple present, past, or future.
Okay.
It's my turn, right?
Yeah.
So this is the last one I have for the past. What activity will you have participate in at Florida University?
Well, sadly, I didn't go to the anniversary, so I didn't participate in any activity.
Okay, Danilo, what did he say?
Say he won't. He didn't go to the anniversary, so he won't be able to participate in any activity.
Okay. The last question, please.
Okay, Danilo, which place would you like to live if you have a chance to change your current location?
Would like to live in United States because there is all the big station right there, so it would be nice for my career team.
Okay,
Okay.
Rafael, what did he say?
Daniel said that he would like to live in United States because there is a lot of tech companies to develop his career.
Okay, time's up. Very good, guys. Thank you, Danilo. Thank you, Rafael. Okay, who else? Who's missing? Is anyone who hasn't taken the exam yet? Remember that today is the last opportunity. Is anyone missing or already everybody is done? Yes, is everybody done? Okay, pretty good. Again, I'm going to send you your score, guys, but in the afternoon. For the ones that already passed, on Thursday, I already have your grades, but I'm going to send it in only one file in the afternoon. Okay, so don't worry about it. How did you feel the exam? Was it easy, difficult, 50-50? What do you think? How was exam? What do you think? Easy? Yes, everyone? 50-50? Okay.
50-50.
Well, wow, you did it great. Okay, I know that this exam, guys, had included like different topics. It's in only one evaluation, right? And the topics were kind of complicated. So let's review some of the topics in which I identified like more mistakes, okay? And one of the topics, guys, that I felt you got incorrect answers is in the reported speech. Do you remember reported speech?
Yes.
Yes. So what is the characteristic of the reported speech? What things do I need to change in order to say or report a sentence? What do you think? Imagine.
The verb tense.
Ah, very good. So imagine that your classmate says, I went to a concert. Okay, I went to a concert. If I'm going to report this sentence, can I say, he said I went to the concert. Is that correct?
No.
So what things do I need to change? Any idea? I went to a concert. So he said,
He
very good. So remember, we need to change.
Pronoun.
Exactly. So he said, he,
Had
he had.
Had gone.
Look at this one. We changed the grammar tense. During the exam, some people didn't change the grammar tense. Listen, when I ask you, for example, what did he say or what did she say? I'm not expecting that you tell like literally every single word that your classmate said. Not really. I just wanted to take the main idea, but if your classmate said the answer in present, you need to change the grammar tense. Some people didn't change the grammar tense, and that's a problem with the reported speech. Okay, so look, we changed the subject, we changed the grammar tense. Okay, what if it is a question? Imagine that your classmate says, what do you do on weekends? So I can ask you, okay, guys, what did your classmate ask? What would be the reported speech here? Any idea?
She say what I wait.
Okay, in this case, instead of said, we can say he asked.
Oh,
right?
well, yes. He asked. Okay, he asked me what I did on weekends.
What I did on weekend. What do you think, guys? Do you agree?
yes, teacher.
Yes, everyone? Good. Remember, guys, in these scenarios, when we have, in this case, we have information questions with the double H word. Basically, we just need to say the sentence like in affirmative. Okay, so if you say something, he asked me, what do I do? No, that is not possible. We are reporting a sentence like in affirmative. What happens if it is a yes, no question? In a yes, no question is like, do you like coffee, for example? So what did she ask? She asked me. Can I say she asked me, do you like coffee? Is that the correct one?
No.
So how can I say this?
If I liked.
If I liked coffee. You see, there is not a question anymore. I mean, it's not the question structure. It's like an affirmative sentence. If it is a yes, no question, we need to add the word if. Basically, guys, that's the rules with the reported speech. So I have here different sentences. You have to pick one and tell me what the reported speech is. I need a volunteer. Give me a number, please. Only one.
Number 4.
Number 4, thank you. Okay, do you like chocolate? The boy asked me, what would be the reported speech here?
Maybe he asked me if I liked chocolate.
Very good, look at this. He or the boy asked me if I liked chocolate. So if you paid attention here, guys, look, we change the grammar tense. We don't use auxiliary. We are using if. Okay. We don't say you. We change the pronoun. Very good job. Arismendi, can you pick one of your classmates, please?
Michelle,
Thank you. Okay, Michelle, give me a number.
2.
Number 2, okay. Where do you live? She asked me.
She asked me where I live.
Where I lived?
Where I live. Where I
Yes,
live.
exactly. Look at this one. We have to report the sentence as if it were an affirmative sentence. So she asked me where I lived, but always change the grammar tense. Michelle, can you pick one of your classmates, please?
Okay. Walter.
Okay, Walter, 1, 3, or 5?
3.
3, okay. Learning English is easy. What did they say?
They say that learn English is easy. No. They say that learn English was easy.
Okay, they said learning English was easy.
Yes.
And yes, pretty good job. Remember that in this case, learning, it doesn't change, okay? Because the grammar tense is the other one, is. Pretty good. Okay, Walter, pick one of your classmates, please.
Okay. Fernando.
Thank you. Fernando, 1 or 5?
1.
Okay, number 1. I'm reading a book.
He explained that he was reading a book.
All right, pretty good. So guys, remember, always change the grammar tense. If it is in present, you have to say it in past, okay? Fernando, pick one of your classmates, please.
Just 1 second. Luis Andino.
Thank you. Okay, this is the last one. I'll be using the car next Friday. What did she say?
She said she would be using the car next Friday.
Okay. Very good. Now, remember, what happens if I'm using future? If I'm using future, I change it and I will say would. Very good job. So that is a reported speech. I know it's a little bit complicated because we need to be changing the grammar tenses. So if it is in past, what is the grammar tense that I'm going to report it? Do you remember?
Past perfect.
Very good. Excellent. So if you need to have more practice about this topic, guys, I recommend you to rewatch the video of the class. Remember that on YouTube and the playlist, you can find the class. And also, guys, you can find a lot of information of different websites. Okay? Easy or difficult, the reported speech? What do you think? Easy? A little bit?
50-50.
50-50. Okay. Now, let's see. Another topic, guys, that I was listening some mistakes during the exam. it was basically the third conditional. Okay, in the third conditional, especially guys, when we are talking about the past modals. Okay, so remember, what is the structure of the third conditional? Do you remember? Yes? No? I need
Yes.
two clauses when I'm talking about the third conditional. The first clause is with the word if. And the second clause is the result. Okay? So can you explain me the structure of a third conditional, please? What is the grammar tense that I need?
If I had.
Ah, very good. So if I need had. So what does it mean? What grammar tense is that? Is present perfect? Is simple past? Or what?
Past perfect.
Ah, very good. So we use past perfect. What is the characteristic of the past perfect? Is that we have the helping verb of the auxiliary had plus a verb in past participle. Okay? And the second clause, what is the grammar tense that I'm going to use here? What do I need here?
Would have, could have, should have,
Exact. So, and what is that? Basically, they are past
models.
modals. Should have, could have, would have. Okay? So, what happens during the exam is the first part, it was great. But in the second part, sometimes I didn't listen the past modals. For example, your classmate says, what would you have done if you had had more free time last weekend? Okay, the question was good, but can I answer like, I would go to the cinema? Is that correct?
Is missing the condition.
Look at that one. Remember, guys, look at the question. What would you have done if you had had more free time last weekend? Okay, the question is in the third conditional. But can I answer that question with this? I will go to the cinema? Or
No.
what is the correct answer?
I will go to the cinema, comma, if I had free time.
If I had free time like this?
Yes.
And you guys, do you agree?
I would have.
I would have, yes.
Okay, pay attention because in this is where we got more mistakes. Remember, guys, that would go, only would go, this represents future, right? Possibilities in the future. This sentence, exactly as it is here, this is not the third conditional. This is basically the second conditional. Okay, so what we need is an answer using third conditional. What do we need here? Instead of would go, remember, we need past modals. We, or you can say, well, we have gone, or I would have gone to the cinema if I had had a free time. instead of saying would, remember, you can change the modal. I could have gone. So during the exam, you didn't give me this. Some of you, right? Okay, this, the past modals. I just listen, I would study, I would eat, I would go, I will travel. Remember, we need past modal to answer the third conditional. Understood, everyone? Clear? Yes, a little bit?
Yes.
Okay, let's have a practice because we need to improve the third conditional. I have different scenarios right here, and you have to tell me what would you have done. For example, in the number 1, it says, last week, imagine, right? I lost my passport at the airport. So I couldn't board the plane to go to a holiday, okay? So this is the scenario. Can you tell me, guys, what actions could have done better or should have or would have in order to avoid this situation? Can you name some ideas about all the actions that I could have done? Mhm. For example, if I hadn't lost my passport, I could have boarded the plane. Now, what things could I have done different? I could have kept my passport on my purse all the time. In that case, I could have prevented to lost it. Is it clear? So I'm giving you a scenarios. So tell me the things that could have been different. Okay? I need a volunteer. Give me a number, please. Number 2. Okay. Can you read it, please?
Sure. Last week, you parked your car on the high street, but didn't see the no parking sign and receive a parking fine.
Oh, so what do you think, guys? What could you have done differently in order to avoid this scenario? Everybody, give me ideas. You can use different models. You can use could have, should have, would have, or you can say the sentence in negative too.
You should have looked for a parking space in a parking lot.
Okay, sounds good. Anyone else? Okay, let's pick someone. Jacqueline, can you give me a name, please?
Michelle.
I'm sorry?
Michelle.
Michelle, give me a number, please.
6.
6. Okay, can you read it?
Last week, you didn't make an appointment with the dentist, and later you had a terrible toothache.
Oh, right. So remember the characteristic, guy, for the third conditional is not about future. It's about past. It's something that we wish we could change in the past, but obviously we can't. So in this scenario, imagine you didn't make an appointment to the dentist and you had a terrible toothache. Can you name some of the things that you could have done differently? Any idea?
Maybe you could have wrote. Yeah. You could have wrote in your to-do list.
All
Don't
right.
forget, made the dentist appointment.
Okay, sounds good. What is the past participle of write? Write.
Wrote. I'm not sure. Wrote.
Okay, wrote is in past.
Rodent with
Mm, not
Written.
really. Written, that is the one. So we can say that, yeah, you could have written a post or a reminder. Don't forget to make an appointment. Pretty good, excellent. Michelle, pick one of your classmates, please.
Pau.
Okay, Paola, give me a number, please.
5.
5, okay. Read it, please.
Last week, you quickly paid the bill at a restaurant and later discovered the restaurant had overcharged you.
Imagine, guys. Imagine that the overcharge is for $55, okay? So what could you have done differently here? What do you think?
And maybe if I had known about this overcharge, I would have talked to the waitress
Very
and,
good.
and check the bill.
Nice job. Exactly. So if you paid attention, she mentioned all the structure for the third conditional. Nice job. Can you pick one of your classmates, please?
Let me see, Danilo.
Danilo, give me a number.
Number 3.
Okay. Can you read it, please?
Last week you injured your neck in a car accident because you weren't wearing a silver.
Okay. So tell us, what would you have done differently?
Where? You wear a silver.
Past models. I should. What do I need next? In the past models, guys? Remember the structure? I need the subject, of course. Then I need the modal. Then I need have, and then?
In past
perfect.
The verb in past participle. In this case, Danilo says, I should
War.
have, what is the past participle of where?
War.
War? War, like
yes,
this?
War. Yeah, like this, like that.
Are you sure?
Yes. Or wire. I think it's wire.
To wire. So you see, guys, this is another details. I needed to practice the verbs in past participle. What is the past participle of where? It's not, war is in past.
Yes, it's in past. It's warm.
Very good. So you should have worn the seat belt. Okay, so this is the structure that you need to remember. The problem is, guys, if you say only I should wear, we cannot answer in this way in this scenario, because remember, I should wear, what grammar tense is this? Is in past, is in future, or is in present? I should wear. This is in simple present. And we are not talking in present. We are talking about, look, it's in past. This is something that already happened. We cannot change it. So we are just using the imagination to think, hey, what should I have done differently to avoid that situation? So when we are using past modals, basically is when we are talking about regrets. We think in the past and we would like to change that situation, but we can't. Okay, so that's why we need to say, hey, I should have or I should have worn the seat belt. In this case, the sentence is already in past. Got it? Is it clear, everyone?
Yes.
Pretty good. Okay, we have time for one more. Give me one number, guys, 4, 7, or 8. Volunteer.
8.
8. Okay, can you read it, please?
Last week, you had a flight and got a black eye.
Okay. Ooh, imagine, guys, you had a fight and now you got a black eye. Do you know what black eye is?
Yes, when you had a, well, when your face is hard, but
Yes,
in your eye,
exactly. And your
en ojo
eye,
morado, I think.
exactly. When your eye look like purple, right? So that is black eye. So guys, can you tell me how you could have changed this situation? Imagine now you have to go to work with a black eye. Oh my goodness. What could you have done differently? What do you think? Ideas?
You shouldn't have gotten into a fight.
Ah, very good. That's a nice example, guys, in negative. Remember, you can use it in affirmative and in negative too. So we can say, hey, you shouldn't have fought in first place, right? Or you shouldn't have gotten involved in a fight. Pretty good job. Okay, let's have another practice with specifically just the past modals. I'm going to share some sentences and you have to complete the sentences using the correct past modal. You can use could have, would have, or should have. Okay? Can you see the sentences, everyone? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
You have to decide according to the meaning which one will be the correct, if should have, could have, or would have. Look at in the first sentence, for example. In the first sentence, we are talking about past possibility. Which of these ones represent possibilities? Could, would, or should? Do you
Could.
remember? Could. Okay, what will be the sentence here? We
Could move.
could
I could have moved.
could have moved like this?
Moved.
Ah, very good. Okay, we could have moved to Australia, but Greg didn't want to retire. Instead of saying could have, we can say just could have. Okay, so we can use contracted form. And remember, if you are speaking, it's much better if you use contracted form. Pretty good. How about the number 2? Volunteer for reading number 2, please.
Where
Come
were
on.
you the whole day? You should have called me.
Oh, do you agree, guys? You should have called me. Yes?
Yes.
Definitely. Pretty good. Okay, number 3. Look at the number 3. Volunteer for reading.
if I had known the economy was going to decline, I would have not spent, wait.
Okay.
Spend a lot of
Okay.
money. I'm not sure if spend is the past part.
Okay, so in this case, she is giving the sentence in negative. So if it is in negative, can I say would have not spent like this? Everybody, do you agree? Uh-huh. Yes or no? If I want to say the modals in negative, is this the correct structure?
I think it's wouldn't have.
Okay.
Wouldn't have.
Ah, very good. Wouldn't have spent. That is the one. Excellent. Number 4, who wants to try the number 4?
I would have come. I would have come if you had told me about the meeting.
All right. Is that correct, guys? I would have come. Yes? Do you agree?
Maybe
Uh-huh.
the verb can be came.
Came? Are you sure? So everybody, what do you think? Came or come?
I'm sure in this case is come. Came
Come.
is in past, and the past perfect is come.
Everybody, do you
Yeah.
agree?
Yeah, come.
Yes. Come.
Yes. Remember, come, present. In past, came. In past participle, come. Come, came, come. Okay?
Yes, I remember the list like in that way. Come, came.
Yes, actually, that's the way that helped me to remember the verbs in past participle. I try to remember the 3 structures, and I say in present, in past, and in past participle. So guys, try to practice. I think that this is one of the topics that we need to improve, okay? Remember the verbs in past participle. Okay, look at the number 5. The vendor, a store in the city, but she didn't want to. So what will be the correct modal here?
The vendor should have opened a store in the city, but he didn't want to.
Okay, could have opened. Ah, opened like this?
Yes.
Everybody, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It's missing something. Look at the verb. What happens with open? I just wanted to exaggerate a little bit more the pronunciation, okay? Opened, okay? Well, we don't have more time, guys. We are going to stop right here. Just remember the past modals. We need the verb, I mean, in this case, the modal verb. Don't forget that we need have and then the verb in past participle. Okay, that is basically what we need to practice a little bit more because some of you forgot some of the verbs. Okay, any questions, guys, about the past modals? Questions? Is it clear a little bit? Yes, no?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Ready for the next level?
Yeah, but I don't know. In my case, I think I have to memorize again the verbs.
Yes, guys, do it. You have Google. On Google, you can find the list and you can find interactive games or exercises that you can use in order to practice the verbs, but by playing, and that can help you, okay? So practice the verbs is going to be very useful in the next level. So guys, officially we are ending intermediate 3. So congratulations because you end. Very good. Nice job. Please, if you haven't finished the platform, do it. You have to finish it as soon as possible. Today in the afternoon, I'm going to send the result of your last speaking evaluation. Okay? Do you have any
Okay.
questions so far?
No, just I have to do the platform.
Yes, please do it. Okay, guys, have a wonderful day. See you around. Goodbye.
Thank you,
Take
teacher.
care.
bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.